Good morning, welcome to SlimChat, it's Tracy. So, good morning, and what a hot morning it is already. Absolutely boiling out there. I've got the blind down, the fans on, and the door shut, so this room's staying quite cool, which is fantastic. There is one cool room in the house, so that's good. If I open this blind, then that's a different kettle of fish altogether. So yesterday I had a TV dinner. I had spaghetti bolognese. It wasn't bad actually, considering it was just one of those little microwave things, and I expected it to taste a bit iffy because, you know, beef and things like that have not been good for me, and it did have a slightly off the beef flavor smell, but it didn't smell as bad as things have done. So there may be a slight improvement then in my tastes, because Gary bought me some chocolate Baileys as well as a little surprise, and that didn't taste bad, but it didn't taste as it should. So I only had a little bit, gave the rest to Gary, and I mean obviously it's just a little glass, so it tasted better than it did, and coffee doesn't smell as bad. I made Gary a coffee and it wasn't as bad. So I am living in hope that it's improving a bit, hopefully. Today we're gonna pop out soon and get some more kind of microwavy meals, because we've still got no oven yet. Where Jamie's tiling today is behind the cooker, so that's still out and off. That electricity around that area has been isolated, so we've got it everywhere else, just not there. And it's really too hot to cook in any case. You know, to have the oven on would just be bedlam at this time. So it was 29 degrees yesterday in the end. I do feel it feels hotter though because of the humidity, and it's just stifling. So I know it's going to get hotter until perhaps Wednesday as well. So it started off really crazy heat this morning. I couldn't film outside though, because everywhere is a kind of like a building site. And I was yesterday, we were looking at it all in the evening, like early evening, and I just looked and I went, there's nowhere to sit. I was going to sit out there for a while and keep cool, but you know, everywhere was dusty because the actual love seats we've got were just used as like a bench to cut wood on, and they were all dusty. And then everywhere there was just little pockets of like activity going on. I shouldn't grumble, because you know that's a sign it's getting done. So it's looking good though. From when I filmed yesterday, I did a little film, put it on Rocksteady of the progress so far. So now the tiles are going at the back of the wall, and outside the decking has been chopped down to its actual height, and stairs have been put in, and Gary's out there treating and painting what's the wood that's been done so far with the treatment, so that then the floor can go on, because obviously if you put that on, you can't then go back and treat what you've done. So underneath the decking, because it's raised quite high, we're now going to have two doors on the if you're looking at it, so the stairs will be on the left and the raised platform round the corner this side, so facing the end of the garden. There's going to be two doors. We're going to use it as under storage, so the barbecue can go under there, and things that obviously you don't want to get wet, like electrical stuff, I don't think can go under there, but things like the barbecue, which is a clamshell, that can go under there, and anything like wooden chairs or whatever can go under there, and we can just keep it under there. Obviously there'll be spiders and stuff like that, so nothing that I don't want spiderish can go under there, but there'll be plenty of storage space underneath, which is good, because you know, otherwise it'd just be a kind of wasted space. And I know they do that in caravans, you know, when they make the decking that goes around a caravan, they often put the underneath of it as a storage, because obviously people need lots of storage and stuff in their caravans. So it's a kind of we're going to have double doors that'll open out, and we'll be able to use that, which is brilliant. So we actually got up there yesterday. The other steps are up. Jamie wanted me to see if I could negotiate the steps okay and if I needed anything changing. So once I stood up there, I could not believe the view. We just thought we'll get that little bit of sea that's kind of above our fence. No, we can see a panorama, honestly, around the bay, and around the bay that way we've got a massive sea view from it, which I didn't expect. I just thought we'd get that, we'd be able to see that little bit of sea, you know, but no, we can see above our roof, above the roof of the house. We don't have we've got a flat roof, obviously, but we can see above that, we can see above everything. It's just amazing. Didn't realise that was going to be a massive bonus, but it would be so nice to sit up there. I'm going to be sitting up there, possibly doing my rocks chat soon, so that'd be fun. I have to have an umbrella. But yes, my neighbour was looking over the fence and seeing what we were doing yesterday, as a lot of people pointed out on my rock study. And this is why I've not been out there so far doing my rocks chats, because at the moment they're out the garden all the time doing lots of work, and really the only person that lives next door is a very elderly gentleman called Ray, and unfortunately Ray's dying. He has 2 types of cancer, including leukemia, and he had a heart attack about a week ago. So now he's kind of housebound, and he sits out on that patio, but he's got lots of people around him at the moment, lots of family, doing lots of work on the house, because he wanted it to get made up to scratch so that it could be sold for the kids. And he didn't want any, you know, he wants everything done, so that all of the gardens have been done and all the outbuildings have been, 'cause he's got quite a lot of outbuildings, they've all been brought up to scratch, lots of painting and everything ready for sale. So there's lots and lots of other people, but ordinarily when I do my chats, occasionally I get the odd head pop over, and I didn't, you know, they might not think I'm recording and they might start talking to me, so I kind of like had that in the back of my mind. Plus I find it hard, I know that I shouldn't really worry about it, but when people can hear what I'm saying, it puts me off of my stride. So that's another reason I haven't done it. In the early days when I first started Vida last year, there was nobody to be seen, and I could easily just get on and do it. And then it wasn't until the summer really kicked in. He had his grandson living with them and the kids out there, and there's always lots of people in the garden and people wondering what I'm up to and stuff like that. So that kind of put me off a little bit. And my umbrella broke, as many of you know. The wind took it one day and smashed it into, like, pulverized it, so I didn't have any shelter and it was too bright. So now I have several umbrellas, and we will get that little area ready. So I'll either do it there or on my swing when that's up, because Jamie's going to put that up, or I'll put it on my little chair that I'm getting. So I'll have lots of areas, little possibilities, places to film, and I can do my rocks chats and slim chats outside. So yeah, so it's all coming along nicely, and pretty soon diet will be kicking back in again. I can't wait to get rid of all this rubbish out of my life, although I do enjoy a bit of a biscuit, you know. And by biscuit I mean a cookie, obviously, because across the pond a biscuit is something entirely different. But yeah, my digestion's not happy at the moment. I'm way off my track, and you know, the food allergies I've got they're kind of in overdrive. So I'll be glad when I can get back to kind of normality. So, movie quote of the day yesterday. Who got it? Let's see. Ooh, lost my place. Bunch of water lilies, you turned out to be, was indeed Grumpy from Snow White. Jane, Lucretia's mum, got it. Linda Fairbrother, and Amarina, and Shirley Cross. Now today, where is it? No, not that one. Oh wow, I've lost my quote. Oh no. It was on the same page, I didn't need to look. I eat green berets for breakfast. and right now I'm hungry. Sorry. I eat green berets for breakfast, and right now I'm hungry. Normally, my impression of this person is so much better, but my throat is not allowing it to be. So if you can imagine, he'll also say, "Get to the chopper." My kids do a fantastic impression. So who is it? You can say the actual person's name if you want, but what film? You need to know what film. So just in case you didn't understand my my excellent impression, I eat green berets for breakfast, and right now I'm hungry. Wonder if they're very fattening, green berets. Could be on. Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload this because I've got lots to do today, including shopping. I don't want to get in the car in this heat, really. So thanks for watching. Stay safe and take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now, everyone.